And welcome to a special edition of Pop It. It's the Christmas edition, celebrating one of the biggest holidays of the year, at least in America. I don't, there's other religions and other festivities, but here in America, it's all about Christmas. So we're gonna do a fun special, and we're bringing back Blaze, heavy winner. She was killing it, and she's still killing it. We're bringing back Raina, who just is. I remember when you were on last time, you had some shocking opinions about the Peanuts special that I know that we will probably not get to today. And our first-time player, but who was like, listen, I need to be part of the Christmas special. Please do it, and please have me. And I was like, I got you. It's Logan, my fellow producer buddy. Kisses. And we're going to get right into it. So let me get my timer ready. Long story short, in the regular version, it's 5 topics. Everyone gets 30 seconds to say whatever they want on the topic. This time, the topics are pretty broad, as you'll see. And so you basically, each contestant is going to respond to the general topic with a specific selection to that topic. And they get 30 seconds to explain why they've chosen it. I know it's a little mysterious, but I just want to get into it and let people watch what happens. But all right, we're first going to start with best traditional Christmas song. And Blaze, your 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, so for background, I only go to church once a year, and it's on Christmas Eve, and it's for my grandma because we go as a family. Praise Jesus, I guess. Every year we go, all you hear is Joy to the World, Silent Night, but I want to hear Oh Holy Night. That is my fave traditional song. I think Silent Night is overdue too much. It's puts you a little sleep. Joy to the World is like a little too in your face. And then I feel like Oh Holy Night's like a nice groove in the middle. So
that's your time, Blaze. All right, Raina, your favorite traditional Christmas song.
Traditional meaning older or newer or 1950s specifically, because my favorite is Santa Baby. Santa and Christmas is for adults, I think. We're all young and cool, and that's the song that it adds like a flair to Christmas. And I think that's what kind of Christmas I want. I don't know. I don't have boring Christmases, and I'm sure none of you do. As long as that song is on.
That's your time.
Beautiful.
And Logan, favorite traditional Christmas song. What do you think?
So I'm going to have to agree with one of these people here, and it's going to be Blaze. Oh, Holy Night. Absolutely amazing. You can listen to it in church. You can listen to Celine Dion. You can listen to Josh Groban. It builds, it just fills you with Christmas spirit, Christmas magic. It just makes you feel something. Blaze pretty much said it. I think that's just like the perfect traditional Christmas song. Wherever you are.
That's your time. That's your time. Okay, 2 songs I think. O Come, O Come, Emmanuel is like, it takes you there. I feel like I am in Jesus's baby manger with O Come, O Come, Emmanuel. And I know it's an Advent song, so it's I know it's not technically a Christmas song, but also We Three Kings slaps. Like, especially that part where it's like, Star of Wonder, Star of Night. I'm like, ooh, hit it. Yeah, that's a snapper. That's a snapper. All right, moving on to the tastiest category tonight. Best Christmas cookie. As we know, there's like 100 million different ways to make a Christmas cookie. What's the best one? What's the flavor? What's the style? We'll start back with Logan. Your 30 seconds.
I'm going to go peanut butter blossom cookie. That's the one with the kiss on top and the little peanut butter cookie. Just so good. You get a whole Hershey Kiss every time you eat one, which anyway, that's perfect anyways. Plus peanut butter. I don't even know if it's specifically a Christmas cookie, but I always have them at Christmas time, and I don't know. I just think they're good. My runner-up would be those Pillsbury cookie dough sheets, because they're cookie dough. But
that's your time. That's your time. Raina, 30 seconds. What do you think?
Gingerbread cookies would be the ultimate Christmas cookie, bar none, no question about it. However, I think most people, well, me especially, I shouldn't talk for other people, love sugar cookies in the shape of Christmas trees, fresh out of the oven, with that frosting that you have to like scoop out of those plastic bins and like put it on there. M&Ms, I mean, everybody, like, those are the cookies.
That's your time. Beautiful. And let's go back to Blaze. Favorite cookie, Blaze?
So I'm gonna piggy off of what Raina said. That's what we do in the Pratt household. We make those butter cookies, those sugar cookies. We get them right out of the oven. You don't even want to know how many cookie cutters my mom has. I'm sure you can guess, but it's more than you think or more than you need. All right, every single shape: snowman, Christmas tree, wreath, turtle dove. Got them all. And we just decorate them ourselves, and we eat as many as we want. And that's like, we don't do it as much because we're adults now, but that was like our childhood pastime. I mean,
That's your time. Good to know that if I ever need a cookie cutter in any shape, I could just go over to the Pratt
call
household.
me up.
Be like,
Any
your
cake
mom.
pan?
Your mom wouldn't happen to have like a cookie cutter of like, you know, a thumbs up or something. You're like, yeah, of course she does. It's Mrs. Pratt.
Ooh.
I gotta tell you, my favorite Christmas cookie, it's like those red and green like shortbread kind of cookies. They have like the tie-dye look to them. I don't know what they're called. Tie-dye shortbready cookies. Those are just a great time. That and a
Yeah.
We Three Kings. I'm snapping
that
and
is
snapping
nice.
and snipping. Snapping, snipping. All right, this one's kind of a little broad, so you can go wherever you want with it. But best Christmas activity, we'll go back to Blaze.
Oh, Matt, you already know what I'm going to say. 3 words: Pratt Christmas party. Come on. There is nothing that tops the Pratt Christmas party. I'm so sad we can't have it this year, but there's trivia. There's like costumes. You dress as festive as you want, and there's the best people, the best food you've ever seen or ever had in your life. And I mean, that's what just Christmas is all about. Like, just getting with your friends and family and eating the best food in the world at the Pratt Christmas party. I mean,
And that's 30
Can't help it.
seconds. That's a beautiful little like commercial for the 2021 Pratt Christmas party. Fingers crossed.
I need some graphics.
I know, you're about to like pull the presentation. Raina, best Christmas activity, go.
Ooh, best activity outside the house would be going to like the park where they have those light displays and driving through and doing some of those walks. They're kind of a hassle at first or whatever, but then when you get there, you're just like, oh, yes, like this is so pretty. I love winter. I really do love it. And then you go home and you're like, well, I'm done for whatever. New Year's going to be in a week. But I think that's my favorite thing to do. And
That's your time. I gotta say, when I was younger, I feel like my dad was always like, okay, we're gonna drive around blocks looking for like good Christmas lights.
I feel like people don't even decorate anymore. Like,
In this economy with the electric bill? No way. I don't have time for that. I just think those are just giant. Like, I just look at that. I'm like, oh my god, it's like what, $100-$200 a month with all those Christmas lights with the
honey,
electricity.
turn the switch off.
Like, listen, I'm like not on minimum wage, but I'm like barely above minimum wage. I can't be doing that. I just can't. If I was a lawyer or a doctor, yeah, Christmas lights out the
On all
wazoo.
night.
All right, Logan, close us out. Best Christmas activity. What do you think?
Again, piggybacking off someone here, I'm going to go super Hallmark though. Driving through a small town's little downtown street with all the lights, the snow coming down, you turn on the Christmas music. I don't know if it's just me, but you feel like you're in a Christmas movie. Everything just seems peaceful. People are walking down the street happy. It's just such a calm, fun moment. And it's like nothing else in the world matters and nothing else can go wrong. Just that street and the lights and the snow.
That's your
Hopefully it's
time.
slush.
That's your time. I
Very
feel like
Gilmore Girls.
we need like a name for that activity because it's like you're light watching, you're people watching, you're walking, you're enjoying the downtown, little downtown. There's like needs to be like
Maybe
a
I watch
name.
too many like Hallmark movies, but
It's hallmarking. It's hallmarking. There you go. All right, this is a big topic. Best Christmas movie. Logan, right back at you. What do you think? 30 seconds.
I'm gonna go with Elf. Again, the happiness, the best time or the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. It's such a good movie for kids and for adults. This one's a hard one because like there's so many, but this one's a good family one. And I think that's what makes a really good Christmas movie. Plus it's Will Ferrell, like some of his best work. He's hilarious. That's all I gotta say. How much more
I
time
like
do
that.
have?
I like how you said it's a family movie and like imply that there are Christmas movies that are not family movies. And I'm
Bad
trying
Moms
to think.
Christmas.
Oh,
Christmas Vacation.
okay. That's a Die Hard. If you consider it a Christmas movie. It just was so funny to me because when I think Christmas movie, I'm thinking family, friends,
family
love.
friendly.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, extra point for proving me wrong. Raina, what do you think? Best movie?
Oh, this movie has a special place in my heart. 15% approval on Rotten Tomatoes. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh
I
my God.
love this movie. It is a ridiculous plot, and learning about it, they stole the idea. It's like two dads are fighting after this like really popular kids toy, and it's like the perfect Christmas craze type of movie. Also, it gets into that really well. But it's
That's your time. That's your time.
So
I don't
good.
think I've seen that one yet.
Oh my God.
I'll have to watch that. Me and Raina can watch it next weekend, just like Zoom meeting with the movie. And Blaze,
Yes.
best Christmas movie, 30 seconds. What do you think?
There's a lot of piggybacking going on here, and I have to go with Logan. It's like the best Christmas movie ever. Not only a Christmas movie, but like it's a genuinely good movie. Like how it transitions from his childhood as a human elf and his struggles to fit in to him finding his real dad, to Zooey Deschanel singing in the shower and him creepily being there, to his love of Santa. I mean, it's just so wholesome and like so heartfelt, and it's like great for the family, no matter how old or young you are. It's
That's
hilarious.
your time. That's your time.
And again,
Someone
Santa's coming to town.
someone had a monologue ready, Blaze. Blaze was like delivered it very like on the stage tonight. I love it. Two things come to mind. A Christmas Story, because it's Cleveland. I mean, you know me, repping the hometown always. And do you remember, might be a throwback, the Cartoon Network original cartoon movie, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, where it was like Grandma was in a coma and they tried to steal the business? That movie was really intense and probably not a great kids movie, but like I love when that comes on once in a while, I'll be like, because that movie is stunning. And I think it is a female.
I can't say I watched that.
It is a female antagonist, and you know me, I stan female antagonists. Like female villains are my favorite. So anytime there's like a female about to ruin someone's life, I'm like, give it to me. All right, closing us out. It's best commercial song. So basically, what's popping on the radio, Frosty Reindeer, whatever you want to go with. Black to Blaze. Blaze, best commercial song, go.
I mean, it's going to be easily Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. The second you hear that song come on, you crank up that radio and you're like, and you're like, and then, I mean, I have like a top 10, but that's number one. Number two is Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson.
Oh.
I mean, girl can sing, but like Mariah Carey, that's all I have to say. Just
I think I have to give you an extra point for that delicious that you.
Thank you.
Sounds like Mariah Carey getting ready to sing the song, if you ask me. All right, Raina, what's your favorite commercial song?
My favorite commercial song, I feel like it would just be Jingle Bells. Just a good old Jingle Bells. Just hearing that around, I hear that everywhere I go. And I hear Mariah Carey also. I think that's great too. But I feel like just the song that I think about on the radio in Christmas is Jingle Bells. And it's just, that's when you see people driving around with Christmas trees on the top of their car, actually. And you're like, what? Am I really like living in the song or whatever? But
that's your time. I gotta say, I think Jingle Bell Rock is a more sensuous version that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I think it's the Mean Girls on it. It's like
it is. I was about to say that.
But Jingle Bell is the family-friendly equivalent.
Yeah.
You got to save the Jingle Bell Rock for when the kids are in bed. All right, Logan, close us out. Best commercial Christmas song.
All right, I gotta go. Do They Know It's Christmas? The Band-Aid raising money for Ethiopia song, just so good. You hear it, singable for everybody. Mariah Carey, so good, but it's very high register. Do They Know It's Christmas? It's meant to be sung with people. It's lower down. They sang it in Daddy's Home too. Again, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, John Cena's there. It just makes you feel something. It makes you feel good. It raised money for a good cause.
That's your time.
Bono in it.
Yeah. Do they know it's Christmas time? It's a fun one. I do like that one too. All right, so we have a tie for second place, and first place was by 1 point. This is the
Wow.
closest game that we've had ever on Pop It. And part of me was like, well, the Christmas spirit, do we just call it even? And I'm like, no. I wrote down the numbers that I felt at the time. We have to stand by the numbers, even though you all are first place in my heart, of course, obviously. But tied for second place, both with 23, is Raina and Logan, and with 24 is Blaze.
Wow.
It was the
It was it was the
Wow.
Pratt family Christmas activity, and it was the gasp for Mariah Carey that put you just 1 point above in Christmas mojo. Otherwise, it would have been a straight tie, which would have been perfect because it's Christmas. Everyone wins. Well, thank you so much for joining me for a special Christmas Pop It, and continue popping this Christmas holiday season. And thanks for being on, you guys.
Good job, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.